This whole area is known for two things: dog training and the huge military base that was here back when the Soviets were in Germany. Literally right here there was a signal tower, there was a bunker over here, a bunker over there, and there was so much more. But ever since the Soviets left, a lot has changed around here. It's set to rain in a couple of hours, and there's a lot that I want to do before that, so let's not waste much time. Let's get to it. This beautiful lake over there is called the Foul Hole. That's its official name. There was a sign over there that said deepest hole of the world, and I didn't believe it at all. But there's a shield here that says that it used to be the deepest hole of the world for some 15 years actually. It's like 1,200 meters, almost 1,300. That's like almost a mile. So yeah, it's pretty deep. Last time that I was here, I went up a tower, and the higher I got, the more I felt my fear of heights creeping in. And well, that's where I am. Sorry for holding the camera so stupidly, but I am not enjoying myself. I brought an apple up here so I can eat it and have some, time horizon that I stay up here. I do not feel like eating it. I just came down and it got really windy up there, and I know that it's about to rain rather soon, but I took that as an excuse not to eat the apple. But I should eat the apple. I said I was gonna eat it up there. Gonna go back up. To make myself proud, I need to eat the apple. I do not have to enjoy it. So I'm just gonna eat it fast. I wish I had bought a smaller apple. I did it. I ate an apple. Let's get the hell down here. I am out of here. I'm still afraid of heights. But one step at a time. The clouds have really covered the sky by now. I'm really curious to see when it will start raining, but we'll be alright here. While it isn't optimized for being like the ideal camping food, this food doesn't make zero sense like one or two other dishes I've made so far. Usually I use nothing as a binder of sorts for the patties, but this time I do have something. I have flax. There are a few different things you could use. I mean, if you can use egg, you can just use an egg, okay? And then you add 3 tablespoons of water to that. What I have here is oats. some 200 grams more or less, and I blended half of it. If you blend it a little bit, you can make it a bit more sticky. It's not that spectacular, but here you can see the flax, some tomato paste. I now already add the spices for the patties, so that's just salt and paprika in my case. You can also use cumin if you want, just a little bit, or garlic would be a go-to choice. Now it has started to rain. The flax could have used another minute, but then again, I will let it sit in there as well, so I can pour it in at this point. This is what the meat patties look like thus far. If you wonder what a tomahawk steak is to someone like me, it's that, okay? Mouth-watering. We will pour up to 100 milliliters of water into that pot, but we will do so gradually because maybe we need less, and it sucks to have them get too soaked because then you can't really properly prepare them. That was already 100. Okay, so that's what we're working with. Now that we have this mouth-watering goo, we can now let it sit for around about 10 minutes. By now a bit more than the 10 minutes have passed, so the dough should be fine. And if anything, I would rather wish to add water than to subtract it, so I think that's quite okay. I really don't have to prepare much. Honestly, just make some cucumber slices. I could have brought a tomato, but that would have been the biggest risk of, you know, falling apart. When you do that in the forest, you might want to be by a creek, you know, or a lake, something like that, because now what we're going to do is we're going to get our hands dirty. I'm always a bit more generous with the oil when I cook outdoors because, well, for one, I appreciate the nutrients, but also I am just afraid of burning everything. I can now start to make the patties, and I want them to be pressed and rather thin. If you make your hands a little wet before pressing, it doesn't stick as much, and I should have done that. I wouldn't stir the patties too much because every time you do so, you risk the patties crumbling, which is basically one of the main risks when making this dish. Good, I brought my outdoor knife, which is currently in my backpack, because if this task had failed with my pocket knife, I could have brought the heavy hitter. Doesn't look too shabby, right? Almost. Almost. Gonna be honest with you, I'm a little bit impatient, but I do want the dish to turn out really nicely. Especially with this dish, you would think that it's nothing special, so I want to try extra hard to make it something special. Let's see how gracefully we can add the other patties. Oh, oh yes, that went so much more easily than I thought. And again, I forgot the oil. It's a bit windy, and I could take the time to improvise a sort of wind protection. I could also try to give put a little bit of bread here. I mean, after all, I still want to toast it, right? Now my plan is to take out the bread and put the patties back in with the softer side each. I will now add the cheese. It's gonna be a bit of a mess, but that's okay. I'm not exactly sure why my camera isn't working anymore, but by now I'm pretty sure that it isn't me who forgot to turn on the camera 3 times in a row. It's just not filming, but probably the SD card is full, even though I thought I still had like 200 gigabytes left. I have cheese and I put it in there with the pot's lid because my pan doesn't have a lid. It looks rather decent. I know it didn't melt really nicely, but that's about as good as it gets with this cheese. Here I already put some sauce on my bread. Initially it came out purely white because it's a mixture of mayonnaise and ketchup that I put into my shampoo bottle. But over time it turned more and more red, so eventually I just went over it again and spattered the ketchup remainders that I have left. And for some romantic ambience, I mounted the headlamp onto this because the camera didn't need it, because when it works quite nicely, but it's not working. Let's get the patties, maybe not with our fingers. Yes. I will now just put some cucumber slices on my burgers, then just a little bit of salad, which doesn't look as good as it did when I packed it, but honestly I'm still pretty happy with it given the transport. I'm right by the water here and you hear so many birds. It's really, really lovely. But especially many water birds have some weird sounds, at least from what I've been able to tell so far. Some birds here are pretty silly. What do you say? Not too bad, huh? Not too bad, huh? Nice. Okay, here, let me give you a close-up. Get closer. Nice. 2 things, and they're the same thing basically. I should have used a little more heat for especially the buns. A little bit more for the oats. So those should be nicely toasted, or you use little heat for a long time, you know. But the buns I should have made a little bit more crunchy. I just personally love them to be really crunchy. I think most people would like the bread as is, but I think it's okay. Approved by myself. But I'd be curious to hear what you think. Do you still really doubt that this can taste good, or would you say, no, I do see the vision, like this can be okay? It's 1:30 now and about time I go to bed, but I had a great time. I was by the lake and watched the lake itself, but also the sky, how it changed over time, past sunset already. But afterward I sat in the meadow. I had 2 of the burgers initially, later I had another 2. And then, well, you shouldn't let them stand. They don't get better over time, so especially because the bread was already a bit too soft for me, that didn't exactly help. So I didn't eat all of the upper buns, basically. Anyway, I should go to bed. I appreciate you joining me on this trip. Thank you for watching this video for so long. Hope you like what you see and that it gives you a good feeling. And yeah, it's a lot of fun for me to know that someone's watching these videos, and it's just nothing big, but just nice. you know, just a nice little positive thing. Good night.